live in Philly. So I know it's an old video. I'm working on this 2018 Hyundai Genesis G80. So this car had the oil light flashing, the red light, and it will come on intermittently, which means sometimes it's on, sometimes it's not. So let's jump into it. So I'm working on the upper intake manifold, or at least the plenum, trying to remove that. And you got various bolts that go in like a shape pattern. So just go along, around it, and you'll locate all of the tens, and then you got probably 3 or 4 brackets to remove off of it, along with some hoses, evap hoses, vent hoses, whatever. And then just give me a second, we'll work on it step by step or whatever. But just hear me out. I got y'all. This is a little quick little video. Even though it's within 5 minutes, I know for sure for you it's going to take way longer. So I'm using the magnet to try to help pull some of these long bolts out, because trying to get your finger in certain spots might be like a little pain in the, you know, you get where I'm going. And you can see me fiddling with something. I'm trying to get wires and brackets and stuff out the way, and that's like another 10 millimeter bolt that I am removing. And once I get that out, it should help me finesse this out. uh Trying to go through this video, I actually, let me scroll over some so I know where I'm at time wise on the timeline, so we good to go. So let's pull the plenum up, and comes up, you may need to, okay, this is the part I wanted to tell you about. 4 bolts on the throttle body, electronic throttle body, back that off. And don't worry about the gasket stays in place, and if it's thick and still raised and not flush against the surface, you can still use it again, so you Gucci. And you're gonna need release the band clamp off of the that's the upper, because this engine is turbo, so you got the intercooling piping, just backed it off and you Gucci. So once we get that off, I still got the purge valve connected. I think it's still like it's a 10 millimeter bracket. I was gonna try to like squeeze it out, because I think it was like some kind of tab or something, but I saw that was a 10 there, and I'm already set up on the gun, so took the 10, backed it off. I know the extension was overkill, but you're gonna need the extension anyway to do like when you're working in that valley area, so that's cool. I'm cracking open the bolts. It got a hex style, and I believe the style for, I think it was an 8 on it. I'm not sure. It could be an 8 or not, but I think it was an 8. And you can see I try to use the first. I tried to use the gun. The gun didn't work, even the red one, and that's pretty turkey. So I had to use a long breaker bar to crack all of them free. And once I got all of them free, they came out. You can see how oxidated it is, and or it was, and that's why it was hard to come out. Once you get that out and finesse some wire, that's a coolant hose right there. Be careful with that, because that gasket is a little fugazi a little bit. That's the silencer, just to quiet up the ticking noises in the engine, because the fuel injection, or at least the direct injection, sounds kind of a little louder, so they try to put little stuff on it to dampen the noise. So you're gonna, the fuel rail right there, just take that pipe off, or at least that cross piping that goes from rail to rail. Take that fuel rail side off, and that's a 17 millimeters. So you probably have like 3 of those bolts that you'll have to like break free. And once you get that off, we're going to lift up on the rail that lays on top, because you won't be able to get the bottom one out. Technically, they kind of need the bolt come off. You think you're going to be sneaking out anything, just stop being lazy, get them out. The rails are held in by like 3, it was in groups, a group of 3, 13 millimeter bolts. And I used it at 3 side. That guy was a little nosy. He was, I think he a mechanic or something, but he came over being nosy what I'm doing or whatever. Cool. I answered this question. Keep it moving. But I don't like it when he just walk up being nosy. Like, I ain't no young boy. Don't be doing no. That's a little annoying when I'm working. Somebody always looking to ask me a question. I gotta get somebody a show or whatever. But I'm business. I'm business. I don't like to be talking too much, because I'm me. So now, when I lift up on a rail, that doesn't take much to get the rail out. Once you get the necessary stuff off, and I just lift it up with light pressure, and then it came straight up. Now, the injector do got seals on it, black seals, which to replace those, you would have to remove them and expand them just to size them back down again, which is a little process. It could be done, but get away with doing electrical take too. That's a trick. We're not gonna worry about that for now. Just be, you can reuse it again. This is what I'm saying. And then you got washers that's gonna fall out. You'll see which ones I'm talking about. The only ejector, not at the base, but like the midpoint, and make sure they don't fall out and in a place. One did fall until like on top of the valve. I was able to get it with like a magnet, and then I saved the deal, and I was Gucci. If it fall in the cylinder, that's on you. Don't be moving too fast. Be careful at this part not to drop any washers. If you do, just make sure you got them all accounted for. So next, I'm tapping the oil pressure switch. That's where it's located. Yeah, you got to take all of that out just to get it out. But not only that, you got the hard part. Between using a wrench And then I had to get a swivel with a 1/2 inch setup in there and work in increments trying to get that free, because oh my God, it was a little pain in the ass trying to get it off. But eventually I got it with like 1,000 turns, basically. Probably you 1,000 turns is probably 100. I don't know, I'm exaggerating, but that's how long it took me. And after that I was able to get it out. So the sensor failed. Why it failed? Because oil passed through the sensor, and you'll see that the connector will be wet with oil. I didn't show that part, but literally that was the failure, and I showed you guys.